Welcome to episode 1182 of the Multifamily Collective. Tonight I wanted to talk about questions, but not questions. Let's frame this in the context of an interview. You're interviewing somebody to come to work for your company, and you are asking a series of questions of the person that you're interviewing. But there comes a time in that interview where you ask the person that you're interviewing to ask you questions, or if they have any questions of you. And my imagination tells me that many of you probably judge the quality of those questions based on the research that they've done on the website and or by that person having talked to other people who have worked for your organization. So they get sort of insightful, but my advice, my encouragement to each one of you that are out there in the multifamily collective world interviewing people to come to work for your organization is really judge those questions. Judge the quality of preparation in the way of the questions that the person asks you. And don't just settle on the fact that that person researched your website. That's like the price of entry, right? Coming into your organization. If somebody hasn't done at least that little bit of homework and you can tell that the questions are coming from your website, that's great. And it's good that they did that. But if they didn't go deeper, I mean, think about this. This person is going to dedicate a large portion of their time and their future to your organization, obviously in exchange for benefits and money and things of that nature, experience, being part of the culture, growing, all those things that are important to an individual. But if they've not done a lot of prep work, if they've not gone really deep into their preparation for the interview with you, that the person that's coming to work for your company is interviewing you as much as you're interviewing them, right? And so when you get into those circumstances where you're interviewing, especially, and it doesn't matter the position, but especially where you're getting into senior level, um, senior level positions in your organization, or even management and different and various positions like that, if those individuals haven't gone deep, real deep, in other words, they know a lot about you, not just your organization, but they know a lot about you. Anymore, you can research, you can find lots and lots of things about most people through social networks, through like LinkedIn, like Facebook, like Twitter, like TikTok, like Snapchat, hi ho, all of these things that are out there in the world. They can find out a lot about you. And if they craft those questions in a meaningful way, in an intentional way, and trying to dig deeper into who you are as a person and what your organization is as a place in the world to operate and grow, if they've not done that work, if they've not asked those really deep questions that unearth the nuggets that they're trying to get to, then that might not be the person, not today. That might not be the person that you want to come to work for your organization, because they've not gone what I'd say is the extra mile, right? There's a principle of going the extra mile. And if you go the extra mile, the cherry on top, the and one, et cetera, et cetera. If you've not done that in today's world, you really don't stand out, right? And that may not be an individual. It's not that they're not a good person, they're not a good professional, but if they've not gone really deep into you and your organization and ask you good quality questions in an interview setting and circumstance, they might not be the person. Just think about that. Take care. We'll talk to you again soon.